Lil Yachty followed Drake's account again, before a lot of folks even noticed that he had unfollowed him in the first place. Well, that was quick. Fans of Lil Yachty and Drake's collaborative chemistry breathed a sigh of relief when it became clear that the former is now following the latter on Instagram. Moreover, this is because social media users initially went into a frenzy due to the Atlanta creative unfollowing the Toronto superstar, which eagle-eyed followers spotted on Tuesday, August 20th. Of course, a lot of the controversy behind this is that the duo has a strong personal bond. Also, they picked a very inconvenient time to spark this sort of thing, as the rest of the world has intensely tallied up Drizzy's enemies in the rap game for a couple of months now, but the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle isn't the only factor that fans thought contributed to Lil Yachty's unfollow. It's also the fact that, based on some online teases, Drake is gearing up to officially release the track Super Soak. However, it seems like this cut no longer features Yachty. The Let's Start Here artist had initially leaked the original collaborative version of this song to Kais and It after they failed to clear the sample. The reason why is because the sampled artist, Mr. Hotspot, refused to do so unless they made a clean version of their link-up.as such. When Lil Yachty unfollowed Drake for a brief moment, one popular fan theory was that Mr. Hotspot allowed the latter to drop the song if he removed the former from it. After all, it was Yachty who spilled much of this tea on a recent podcast. During this same session, he also expressed regret over sharing his thoughts on the Kendrick Lamar beef. These comments really angered much of the OVO fanbase, and planted the seeds of doubt concerning their friendship that manifested today. Meanwhile, Lil Yachty also has some other critics to deal with. Jim Jones challenged him to a fashion battle to settle the debate over Atlanta style and New York style that Yachty sparked earlier this year. Regardless of whether or not this Drake situation is anything legitimate, he will probably continue to share his unfiltered and outspoken perspective on the culture. Let's see whether or not they will spend another late night in the studio together, or if this marks something more contentious.